What's up, YouTube? I don't know why I did that. I just wanted to do that. Thank you for joining me for another movie review today. This is actually going to be a throwback review in honor of Sicario 2 coming out tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and just review Sicario 1 and what I thought about that. Kind of give you kind of a little bit, kind of a precursor to what to expect. What is this movie about? What is this franchise about? So on and so forth. So let's talk about that. I'll let you know what I thought about the movie. Continue forward from there. I'd like to thank you for joining me today on my channel. Definitely, if you have your own personal thoughts about the actual first Sicario as well too, leave your comments in the comment section so we can discuss about that as well too. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel for more movie reviews that will be coming out over the next several weeks, years, whatever. Be making reviews. So like I said, appreciate that. Also as well, kind of going forward into this though, Sicario. First of all, like I said, there's a lot of great people that actually worked on this movie. A lot of people that have done a lot of great work over the last probably 5, 6, 7 years. We got Denis Villeneuve. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that one right. Yeah, I'll look that one up. The director, he's directed movies such as Enemy, Prisoners, Blade Runner 2049, as well too, Arrival as well too. So he's done a lot of great work in terms of that. The writer is Taylor Sheridan as well. He's written such movie as both this Sicario and the next one that comes out tomorrow as well too. He also written and directed Wind River, and he also written Hell or High Water, which is a great movie that I believe that came out in 2017. If you ever checked out Wind River as well too, it's a very good movie. I believe it's on Netflix right now as well too. Like I said, he wrote that and directed that. And I believe that stars Elizabeth Olsen and Jeremy Renner. So like I said, check that one out as well too. Some of the actors that you guys would probably be familiar with in Sicario. You got Emily Blunt. You got Josh Brolin, who's Thanos. Actually he's been. What else did he play in this year? Oh yeah, he was in Deadpool too. Yeah, he was Cable. Hey, man, he getting his money though. So hey, you can't be mad at him for that as well too. And then you got Benicio del Toro as well. So Emily Blunt was in Quiet Place, so it's been a good year for actually a lot of these actors as well too. They stay working, man. They gotta make their money, gotta make their bread. But going into this though, what is Sicario about? So essentially, what this is about is more of a tale of a woman. She's a very, how would you say it? She's very, not like, I don't want to say motivated. She's like a very idealistic FBI agent. She's doing a lot of work out here in Phoenix. That was pretty cool how they included that into this movie. Luke Air Force Base. Even though I've been on Luke Air Force Base, they didn't go to Luke Air Force Base, but I ain't gonna get on them from that. Besides that though, so yeah, she's pretty much targeted by this actual task force group, which is run by Josh Brolin. It has Benicio del Toro's character Alejandro in it, and pretty much turns out they actually need her to actually participate in what they're doing, and pretty much what they're doing, which what they try to keep under secret, is they're going across the border, pretty much into Mexico and Juarez specifically, and they're pretty much. Honestly, they're just killing people. They're taking, high-level bosses within the ranks of the cartel and getting information, things like that. They're just shaking the pot so they can actually find out where the actual leader of the specific cartel is, so they can pretty much hunt him down and exit that. Pretty much get into the root of the problem, which a lot of times the government is not really doing per se, when they're just busting some house full of drugs and stuff like that. So definitely that part of it definitely intrigues the character Kate that Emily Blunt plays. But also as well too, this movie is more of a moral and just kind of ethical dilemma for her as well too, because she's put in situations where they're just straight up just killing people, and she's like, oh, well, hold on, what are the boundaries? And she's not being told anything. She doesn't really even know what's going on half the movie on the particular missions that she's going on. She doesn't really know who this character, who she's working with. And the character Alejandro, who's particularly more mysterious than the other ones because he's not really saying too much. You know, he's a Mexican that works for the, for a different, country. I believe it's like Guatemala or one of those other South American countries or something of that nature. So, or Colombia. He works for like another country, but he's Mexican and he knows his way around Mexico and Juarez. He knows these people and so on and so forth. So there's a bit of a mystery behind that as well too. Like I said, overall, like I said, big ethical and moral dilemma for her in terms of what these missions are entailing them to do, the things they have to do after the missions, the lies they have to keep in order to make everything seem like it was pretty much everything what they did was legal. Like to say, they actually needed her. This task force cannot operate in a foreign country without a domestic agency pretty much there. So pretty much they were just using her in that sense. So like I said, it just brings up a lot of things, and there's different situations that come up, like where she has to lie and when she has to kind of like pretty much defend herself and kill other people and so on and so forth. So that's kind of what it's about. What makes this movie really good though is the tone, the mood, the setting. It's a beautifully shot movie as well too. It kind of really gets real deep into, like real deep and dirty into what the cartels actually do to people, which is kind of like an eye-opener probably for a lot of people. Like, we know it's crazy down there, but like when you see this movie, it kind of gives you a little bit more idea, which is probably just scraping the surface. So definitely, like I said, just kind of for me personally, it just kind of like shocked my mind. It's like, oh man, they just be killing anybody and everybody. And also kind of like I said, the mystery behind Benicio del Toro's character. Now, if you didn't know this, it tells you in the beginning, this movie, Sicario, pretty much just means in Spanish, it means hitman. And that's pretty much what he is. He goes wherever he's sent. So like I said, you have that underlying factor as well too. Him being hitman, them going, this special task force is trying to infiltrate this cartel in Juarez, Mexico, and so forth and so on. It's like I say, it's a whole big ethical and moral dilemma that the characters are facing, particularly her character Kate. Like I said, overall, like I said, great movie. It's not that long of a movie. It's I think it's about exactly 2 hours, so it's a good watch. Definitely, like I said, if you liked movies like Arrival, Blade Runner 2049, Prisoners, things of that nature, like I said, this is a great watch. I actually highly recommend this movie. Me personally, I'd probably give this probably somewhere around like an 80, I'll say like 84, 85. So it's a pretty solid movie. Definitely, obviously, it's been out for a while. So just go ahead, like I said, look that up on your TV, rent that, go to Redbox, do what you need to do. I'm actually pretty excited about this next one. I'm not for sure how it's going to turn out or if it's going to be good or not, but definitely looking forward to it. So, like I said, this is my throwback review. And also, like I said, if you didn't like this movie, if you've seen it before and you didn't really care for it, let us know why. Like I said, most important thing is my word, like I said, like I always try to tell people, my word is not gospel. So definitely, if you have an opinion about this movie, whether you liked it even more or you liked it even less, let us know. Let us discuss. Like I said, this is not just my channel. This is also your channel as well, too. All film is subjective. This is just my opinion. What's yours? So like I said, drop that in the comment section. Like this video. Subscribe to my channel for more. This is a throwback video review for Sicario. My name's X or Xavier, whatever you want to call me. I need to kind of get that figured out. And I'll catch you guys next time.